Business consultants charge $5,000 to $15,000 to tell you which market to enter. This video covers 20 micro-SaaS ideas. A. I cannot replace the exact customers, the exact pain points, and why each one still works in 2026. Every AI hype cycle creates the same blind spot. Everyone races toward whatever's getting funded. The edges get left alone. The 20 ideas here sit at those edges. Niche industries with compliance requirements, physical operations that resist software, or workflows that legally need a human in the loop. 4 groups of 5, from most accessible to highest pricing power. Group 1, service and booking tools. Idea 1, local service scheduling for trades. Plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs book jobs over the phone and write appointments in notebooks. A scheduling tool with SMS reminders, job history, and payment tracking is worth $79 a month, and there are 700,000 electrical contractors in the US alone. Idea 2, niche vertical CRM. Salesforce costs $300 per seat per month and was built for enterprise sales teams. A funeral home director needs family intake forms, service package tracking, and follow-up scheduling, not pipeline stages. Build the CRM for one profession and you own it. Idea 3, human review platforms. Regulated industries are generating more AI drafts than ever, but everyone still needs a licensed professional to sign off. Build the review queue management tool, and you're billing for compliance infrastructure, not productivity software. Idea 4, compliance tracking for small businesses. HIPAA, GDPR, SOC2. Small businesses don't know what they owe and don't have someone on staff to track it. A compliance calendar with automated alerts sells itself to any business that's been fined once. $99 per month. Idea 5, franchise operations management. A franchise with 12 locations runs compliance checks, staff rosters, and performance reporting across 12 different spreadsheets. A single dashboard that aggregates it and alerts the franchisor when something falls out of standard replaces a part-time operations manager. Pricing starts at $500 per month. Group 2, operations and compliance tools. Idea 6, legacy system connectors. Banks, hospitals, and law firms run on software from the 1990s that their modern tools can't talk to. Package a connector as SaaS and you have recurring revenue with almost no churn. Idea 7, grant tracking for nonprofits. The average nonprofit applies for 15 to 30 grants per year and tracks all of it in Google Sheets. A purpose-built tool with deadline alerts and funder notes is software they'll pay for and never leave. Idea 8, regulated workflow tools. Legal intake, medical documentation, financial advisory processes, anywhere a workflow sequence is mandated by law or liability. The value proposition isn't efficiency, it's defensibility. Different budget, different buyer. Idea 9, childcare management software. Attendance, meal tracking, payment collection, parent communication, and state licensing reports currently live in 4 separate apps. Centers pay $200 to $600 per month for software that handles all of it. Idea 10, offline first field service apps. Inspectors, utility workers, and surveyors need apps that collect data and sync when connectivity returns. Building for offline first eliminates most competitors before the sale starts. Let me stop here. None of these require machine learning or a technical co-founder. They're simple database apps with industry-specific fields. They've been ignored because they're not exciting enough for people chasing billion-dollar outcomes. That is your opening. Group 3, local and niche verticals. Idea 11, specialty trade invoicing. HVAC invoices include labor, parts, warranties, service contracts, and equipment serial numbers. Invoicing software built for freelancers doesn't cover any of that. Industry-specific invoicing is a separate product from what FreshBooks sells. Idea 12, religious organization tools. There are 380,000 churches in the United States, most managing their congregation in spreadsheets or software from 2008. Member management, tithing tracking, volunteer coordination, and event scheduling. This is consistently the most underserved software niche I've seen. Idea 13, physical therapy documentation. Every session has to be documented for insurance reimbursement, using the right captain codes, and insurer-specific formatting. A tool that makes that documentation fast and accurate pays for itself in the first denied claim it prevents. Idea 14, agricultural farm management. Crop tracking, equipment logs, harvest records, and chemical application records are often required by law for certified growers, and the product needs to work offline and sync to compliance databases. Price sensitivity is lower than you'd expect. Idea 15, small landlord property management. There are 10 million individual landlords in the United States, most owning 2 to 10 units. and Buildium and AppFolio are priced for property management companies. Rent collection, maintenance tracking, lease management, and tax documents at $29 per month. Large market, low churn. Group 4. Professional and specialty verticals. Idea 16. Licensed professional CE tracking. Nurses, CPAs, lawyers, and engineers log continuing education hours annually in PDF worksheets and email confirmations. A tracker that imports certificates, maps them to license requirements, and sends renewal alerts is a $12 per month product that sells through professional associations. Idea 17. Peer accountability platforms. Mastermind groups, recovery circles, and professional communities run on accountability systems that require human facilitation. I cannot replace the social contract of one person checking in on another. The software layer lets the human layer scale. Idea 18. Specialty trade e-learning. Electrical codes change, plumbing certifications expire, and safety training is legally mandated in most trades. A library of trade-specific courses with certification tracking sells through industry associations, lower acquisition cost, higher retention than consumer platforms. Idea 19. Pet care management. Grooming salons, boarding kennels, and mobile vet services need appointment scheduling, vaccination record tracking, and payment processing specific to animals. The existing software is old and badly designed, $49 per month in a market that grows every year. Idea 20. Artisan and craft business tools. Etsy sellers running custom order businesses manage client requests, production timelines, material inventory, and shipping from 3 different apps. Build the one that handles all of it and they don't leave. Here's what all 20 share. None of them require you to out-engineer Google. They require 90 days inside one industry, talking to people, watching someone use the software they currently have, and listening to them curse at it. The best MicroSaaS in 2026 won't be built by someone chasing the AI wave. It'll be built by someone who noticed a specific problem in a specific place and fixed it properly. AI just cleared the field for anyone willing to look. If this was useful, subscribe. There's more like this every week. And if you're already building in one of these niches, drop it in the comments. I want to know what you're seeing.